Hey, welcome to Saturday Mornings Outdoors. My name is Paul K. This is going to be a cooking recipe. So, I do a lot of pickling. This is going to be pickling. And this is going to be, it's a very simple recipe. It's one of my favorites though, because I have to keep remaking it because I keep eating it all. And they're sweet pickles. It's basically Paul's pickled peppers. They're sweet pickled peppers and also sweet pickled cucumbers. You can do both. So if you like good food, stay tuned. Pickling is so deceptively simple, and everyone raves about it and think it's a huge science. It's really easy. It's just the old-fashioned way that people used for probably thousands of years to preserve stuff, especially without refrigeration. So this is a sweet pickling brine. I've messed with this for a while and come up with this concoction to perfection for the most part of how I like it. So I got 2 1/4 cups of sugar, and this is 10 cups of water. So I'm gonna marry these, and we got 1 3/4 cup of white vinegar, just plain white vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of pickling spices. And McCormick's makes these, and a few people make them, Spice Supreme, these stuff. But it's got everything. Instead of buying all the separate spices, it's got everything already mixed in. And just give that a spin, get everything involved. We'll put it on bring it up to a boil. We'll put it on the fire and bring it up to a boil. And while the brine is heating up, we're gonna gut and strip cut our peppers. So basically this is just aesthetics and how they're gonna fit into the jar, but I like to cut them this way and then get them about like that. And that way they fit in the jar easier and so forth. And so these are all prepped up, the peps. These are green peppers that I'm using. You can use any sweet pepper. This is a sweet pepper recipe. Don't put hot peppers in here. These are sweet pickles. So, like for instance, this came from my garden. These are all Italian sweet peppers, the smaller style. But they're so good. I'm starting to run out of these already, and it's only December, so I gotta make more. So these are just green peppers. You can use yellow, red, all that, as long as they're sweet pepper. All right, now we're gonna just really pack them in the jars. You don't have to go light. You really pack as much as you can. These are not canning jars because they're not meant for storage, long-term storage. They're just relish jars that I save. So just pile them in. Get as much as you can in each jar. You don't have to worry about any kind of, if you're going to the county fair, you can arrange these slices longer and make them all pretty looking, but for straight up pickling purposes, that's all you got to do, just stuff them in there. That one's ready to get the pickle juice on them. Let's continue on. All right, and there we go, and now we're just waiting for the pickle brine to boil. And so that's 4 large peppers will fill 2 of these size jars. I'm not sure exactly what the size of these are. They're probably about a little larger than a quart size jars. These are so good. What do you do with them? What you do with them is you eat them straight out of the jar. Believe me, they're so delicious. And I put them in scrambled eggs. You put them in sandwiches. There's a million uses for them. I put them in steak and cheese. They're just so delicious. Really, it's a simple recipe, but you won't believe how great these come out. So the cucumbers are so good, you have to segregate them from themselves. I feel this is sacrilegious because these are not grown in my garden, but I love these pickles so much. I'm just using store-bought. So I like these cut thin. So just separate these guys like that. Cut them up. And there we go. go. And I'll just start cramming them in the jars. Same deal. You have to be delicate. Really push them in there. Get as much as you can in each jar. Like I say, you can be stylized and cut them in spears. They have special knives that you got that leave a pretty pattern on them and all that. And but I'm gonna chew these up anyway. If you're going for show and you want to give them as gifts and all that, then that's what you do with those. But these are just to eat. That's all. So cram them in, just like I say. Those two cucumbers filled up one bottle. Ready to go. See, I told you, it's easy to do. We're almost done. Now just waiting for the brine to boil. So we got the family reunion here and ready for the brine. Alright, so the brine is brinified. So I showed you this trick when we were doing garlic dill pickles, and that is you take a big old spoon and stick it in there. And when I first heard of it 1,000 years ago, I thought it was an old wives' tale, but you will never crack a jar. This is boiling. This just came off the stove. You will never crack a jar when you're pickling if you leave that spoon in there. Apparently the spoon dissipates the heat once the heat hits that. So when you pour the brine, pour it on the spoon, and that'll go in. But remember, this is boiling water, so be careful. So right there, so there's no disasters. That's the one. Thousands of years they've been doing this, and I don't blame them. These are so good. Let's get my spoon. All right, and I kind of like to get the peppercorns in there. I don't like to waste those spices. That all adds flavor. So basically, what was left of that brine, get those spices and throw them in each one. Really, it makes a difference. It looks pretty too. It looks good. Looks kind of like you almost know what you're doing when they're done. That was today's tech tip. Close to being done. Just pop the lids on them. And what I like to do is just shake them a little bit, get all those spices around up in there. Tighten those up. Believe it or not, these aren't technically canned. They're stored basically. But when these cool off, these lids will suck down as long as the seal is right. And there it is. Isn't that beautiful? And those are your pickled peppers. Now generally I would wait a week. They say when you do that hot liquid in there, 2 days is sufficient. The longer you wait, the more picklized these get. But generally about a week, that's when they're really just beautiful. But isn't that beautiful? And they're really good. You put them on sandwiches. You put them on anything that you think that would go with the peppers. I eat half a jar just eating them right out of the jar. They're that good. And storage-wise, like I said, these are not made for. You could probably go 2 or 3 months, but you put them in the fridge. You don't leave them out. So, but they're not stored. They're not canned. They're just pickled. So just bear that. And there you go. Just kind of rinse them off because the brine has salt in it, and when the salt dries, it kind of leaves dried salt on there. So if you just rinse them off and then dry them, and now we wait about a week, and then you can enjoy. Trust me, bros. It's worth it takes 20 minutes to make, and you can save a lot of your produce from your garden, and you'll develop a taste for this. And like I say, I did this all in the fall, and I'm starting to run out, so I'm making more. So it's that good. They're really good. If you like sweet pickles, this is the recipe for you. I hope you enjoyed that one. And if you like, please like and subscribe. My name is Paul K. This is Saturday Mornings Outdoors, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.